Welcome to our channel, where we explore the wonders of the ancient world. In this series, we'll be taking a closer look at some of the most impressive engineering feats of ancient Egypt. From towering pyramids to magnificent temples, the ancient Egyptians left behind a legacy of incredible structures that continue to fascinate and inspire us to this day. Join us as we embark on a journey through time and discover the secrets of this fascinating civilization. So let's get started. Number 1. Pyramids. Pyramids are massive structures made of stone that were built in ancient Egypt. These structures served as tombs for pharaohs and their consorts, as well as other important figures in Egyptian society. The most famous pyramids are those located in Giza, near modern-day Cairo. These pyramids were built during the Old Kingdom period of Egyptian history, which lasted from around 2686 BCE to 2181 BCE. The largest and most well-known pyramid is the Great Pyramid of Giza, also known as the Pyramid of Khufu. It is estimated that it took around 20 years to build and required a workforce of around 100,000 people. The pyramid is made up of over 2 million blocks of limestone, each weighing around 2.5 tons. The height of the pyramid is 147 meters. Making it the tallest man-made structure in the world until the completion of the Eiffel Tower in 1889. The purpose of the pyramid was to serve as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu, who ruled during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom. The pyramid was filled with treasures and offerings for the afterlife, and it was believed that the pharaoh's soul would be able to use these items in the afterlife. Other pyramids in the Giza complex include the Pyramid of Khafre, the Pyramid of Menkaure, and the smaller pyramids of the queens. Each of these pyramids also served as a tomb for a pharaoh or queen. Pyramids were constructed using a combination of ramps and sledges to move the massive stone blocks into place. The precise techniques used to build the pyramids are still not fully understood, but it is believed that a system of pulleys and levers was used to lift the stones into place. In addition to serving as tombs for pharaohs, pyramids were also intended to serve as symbols of the pharaoh's power and authority. The massive size and precision of the pyramids were intended to impress and awe the people of Egypt, as well as to demonstrate the pharaoh's connection to the gods. Overall, the pyramids are a testament to the incredible engineering and organizational skills of the ancient Egyptians, and they continue to fascinate and inspire people around the world to this day. Number 2. The Temple of Karnak. The Temple of Karnak is located in Luxor and is the largest temple complex in Egypt. It was built over a period of 2,000 years, starting in the Middle Kingdom, around 2000 BCE, and continuing through to the Ptolemaic period, around 30 BCE. The complex consists of a vast array of temples, chapels, pylons, and other buildings, all dedicated to the worship of the gods. One of the most impressive features of the Temple of Karnak is the Great Hypostyle Hall, which is an enormous hall filled with columns. The hall covers an area of around 54,000 square feet and contains 134 columns, each of which is over 60 feet tall. The columns are decorated with intricate carvings and hieroglyphics, and the effect is truly awe-inspiring. The Temple of Luxor, also located in Luxor, is another impressive temple complex. It was built during the New Kingdom period, around 1400 BC, and was dedicated to the god Amun. The temple is known for its large pylon, which is a massive gateway with 2 towers that are around 82 feet tall. The pylon is decorated with carvings and hieroglyphics that depict scenes from the lives of the pharaohs and their connection to the gods. One of the most famous features of the Temple of Luxor is the Avenue of Sphinxes, which is a long pathway that connects the temple to the Temple of Karnak. The pathway is lined with sphinxes, which are mythical creatures with the body of a lion and the head of a human. The sphinxes are carved out of stone and are incredibly well preserved. Both the Temple of Karnak and the Temple of Luxor are important examples of the architectural and artistic achievements of ancient Egypt. They demonstrate the incredible skill and dedication of the ancient Egyptians, as well as their deep religious beliefs and connection to the gods. Today, these temples continue to attract visitors from around the world who are awed by their beauty and historical significance. Number 3. Sphinx. The Sphinx is one of the most iconic and recognizable symbols of ancient Egypt. It is a large statue of a mythical creature with the body of a lion and the head of a human. The Sphinx is located in Giza, near the pyramids of Giza, and it is one of the most visited tourist attractions in Egypt. The Sphinx is thought to have been built during the Old Kingdom period of Egyptian history, which lasted from around 2686 BCE to 2181 BCE. It is believed that the Sphinx was built as a symbol of the pharaoh's power and authority, and it was also intended to guard the entrance to the nearby pyramids. The Sphinx is made of limestone and is around 66 feet tall and 240 feet long. It is the largest monolith statue in the world, which means that it was carved from a single piece of stone. The Sphinx is also incredibly well preserved, with only a few minor cracks and chips. One of the most interesting features of the Sphinx is its face. The face of the Sphinx is believed to be a depiction of the pharaoh Khafre, who ruled during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom. The Sphinx is also thought to have been built during his reign, which lasted from around 2558 BCE to 2532 BCE. Over the centuries, the Sphinx has become shrouded in mystery and legend. Some people believe that there are hidden chambers and tunnels beneath the Sphinx, while others think that it holds the key to unlocking ancient secrets and treasures. Despite its age, the Sphinx continues to inspire and captivate people from all over the world. It is a testament to the incredible skill and craftsmanship of the ancient Egyptians, and it remains a powerful symbol of their enduring legacy. To stay updated and support our content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing before we proceed. Number 4. Obelisks. Obelisks are tall, narrow, four-sided monuments that were erected in ancient Egypt as symbols of the sun god Ra. They are typically made of a single piece of stone, and they feature inscriptions and carvings that tell stories about the pharaohs and their connection to the gods. The first obelisks were built during the Old Kingdom period of Egyptian history, which lasted from around 2686 BCE to 2181 BCE. They were typically placed in pairs at the entrance of temples or other important buildings, and they were intended to symbolize the rays of the sun. One of the most famous obelisks is the Luxor obelisk, which is located in the Place de la Concorde in Paris, France. The obelisk was originally located at the Temple of Luxor in Egypt, but it was gifted to France in the 19th century. It stands 75 feet tall and weighs over 250 tons. Another famous obelisk is the Washington Monument in Washington, D.C., which is the tallest obelisk in the world. The monument stands 555 feet tall and was built in honor of George Washington, the first President of the United States. Obelisks were also popular in ancient Rome, where they were used as symbols of power and authority. Many of the obelisks in Rome were taken from Egypt as spoils of war, and they were often placed in prominent locations, such as in front of public buildings and in public squares. Today, obelisks continue to fascinate and inspire people all over the world. They are a testament to the incredible skill and craftsmanship of the ancient Egyptians, and they serve as symbols of the enduring legacy of one of the world's most fascinating and complex civilizations. Number 5. Tombs of Ancient Egypt. The tombs of ancient Egypt are some of the most fascinating and impressive structures from the ancient world. They were built as final resting places for the pharaohs and their families, and they were often filled with treasures and artifacts that were intended to accompany the deceased on their journey to the afterlife. One of the most famous tombs in Egypt is the tomb of Tutankhamun, which was discovered by Howard Carter in 1922. The tomb contained over 5,000 artifacts, including the famous golden mask of Tutankhamun. The discovery of the tomb was one of the most significant archaeological finds of the 20th century, and it shed new light on the life and death of one of Egypt's most enigmatic pharaohs. Another famous tomb is the Valley of the Kings, which is located on the west bank of the Nile near Luxor. The valley contains over 60 tombs, including the tombs of some of Egypt's most famous pharaohs, such as Ramses II and Tutankhamun. The tombs are decorated with intricate carvings and paintings that depict scenes from the pharaohs' lives and their journey to the afterlife. The tombs of ancient Egypt were also designed to be incredibly secure. They were often built deep underground and were protected by traps and hidden chambers that were intended to deter tomb robbers. Despite these measures, many tombs were still looted in antiquity, and the treasures they contained were lost to history. Today, many of the tombs in Egypt are open to visitors, and they provide a fascinating glimpse into the lives and beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. They are a testament to the incredible skill and craftsmanship of the ancient Egyptians, and they serve as a reminder of one of the world's greatest and most enduring civilizations. Thank you for watching our video. To help us reach more people and grow our community, please like, share, and subscribe.